first hoop. Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup.
Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Good afternoon and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the Whalers boys varsity basketball team plays host to the Eagles from Boston English High School. Welcome once again. Happy New Year, Whalers Nation. Glad to be back here at the gym. I am Chris Morris, of course, your voice of Whaler sports here on the NSC and NCTV. Happy to be bringing you live coverage of Whalers athletics. Happy to be hanging out with Sean Davis. It's the old crew. We're back in action, baby. I love it. He will be your visuals, of course, as the Whalers will take on the Eagles here. Before we get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued that mission through their support of our live broadcasts of Whalers athletic events. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. As you can see, the boys continuing their pregame warm-ups. We got about 6 minutes till the starting lineups, national anthem, and ultimately the tip-off. Whalers entered today's contest 1-3 on the season. They had a long holiday break and, of course, are now playing a back-to-back as Nantucket traveled off last night. Lost to those Nauset Warriors 62-49 in one of their first games in over a couple of weeks. Had turnover problems amongst a couple other things, and with chatting with the coach, it's one of those games that they're going to look back to and say, how did we lose? But ultimately, that's what happened, and they will have to continue to try and find their identity on the offensive end. Big man Ethan Jarrett will certainly get his touches today, and the outside shooting of snipers Burke Lombardi, Valen Ginty, and Jake Haig, they will get their looks today, so it's all about hitting shots and staying out of turnover trouble. Depth, certainly something that this team has under head coach Willis Ferreira. He hasn't seen a lot of that in his 31 years of coaching here at Nantucket High School, but this team actually has it, albeit a youthful depth, a youthful group of players that he's playing with, but they are a coachable group, and he's said over and over again repeatedly that they are a very coachable group, and he enjoys that more than maybe having a couple of superstars. They can go 9, almost 10 deep with production from the bench, as well as tenacity on the defensive end, and they will need to keep that up in their what is now the tournament push, as we saw the first power rankings for whatever they're worth came out this week, and had the Whalers Hoopsters at number 15 in Division 4, and we'll have to hope that those numbers will progress here, and obviously they're going to be right in the hunt in the Cape and Islands League as well. Just 4 seniors on the Whalers roster. Dante Brim, the starter of the senior group. So again, a youthful, energetic group, which looks to take on a non-league opponent today in the Eagle squad. They come in 3-3 on the season, playing out of the South Division of the Boston City League. They fell to New Mission on Thursday night in a league head-to-head. Head coach Eric McCoy brings a small roster, honestly, 9 kids, so hopefully they stay out of foul trouble. But they actually made the trip over yesterday, so they enjoyed some of our, New England cold weather as it is. But with only 9 players, obviously depth not something they do possess. They do have experience with 4 seniors of the 9 kids, and they do have a legitimate scorer in number 11, Janudi Bray Collins. He's put up multiple 20-plus games already, and they have a couple other guys that have the green light from beyond the arc, Reniel Luna and Davier Moreno. And despite their 3-3 record early on in Division 5, this team is ranked number 1. So they play a tough schedule, and hopefully the Whalers can make it tough on them this afternoon. So we've got a good one coming up here from John Jay. Stay with us here on the NSC. Of course, we've also got hockey as we are double dipping. The girls hockey team taking on the JV squad from Duxbury. Just happy to see the girls taking the ice. Doesn't matter what's happening as far as records or whatever. Again, it will be senior recognition. So if you're flipping through NSC on YouTube or checking out Nantucket Television, obviously we are on channel 8. 1072 will have the hockey game coming up very shortly, I'm assuming. So stay with us here. We'll take a break here and come right back with some lineups. The opening tip and the national anthem from John J. O'Neill Gymnasiums. It's Whalers Hoop coming up here on the NSC and NCTV. Well, welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we get all set for today's game. Good afternoon and welcome to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for this afternoon's boys varsity basketball game between your Nantucket Whalers and the visiting Eagles from Boston English High School. Participating students, athletes, and coaches and contest officials have worked extremely hard to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes in competition. Assume responsibility for your behavior and for the behavior of those around you. If you do require assistance, please call upon a school official or game official. Thank you very much and enjoy the game. We'd like to start our lineups here with the visiting Eagles from Boston English High School. Number 4, Isaiah Nieves. Number 5, Ronnie Luna. Number 10, Darvins Alcim. Number 11, Janudi Bray Collins. And number 12, Edgar Escano. And now for your starting lineup for your Nantucket Whalers. Number 11, Burke Lombardi. Number 1, Amari Bramwell. Number 12, Alan Ginty. One of the co-captains, number 21, Ethan Jarrett. And another captain, Dante Brim, number 5. And now if you could please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Whalers Nation, getting you all set up for 2025. Hey, this is our 4th year doing this, Johnny. You believe that? Pretty awesome stuff here. We started with just you and I. That started with a phone for all that matters. And here we are with 2 things going on at once. And of course, our wonderful partnership with our good friends over at NCTV. And we are underway First hoop quickly up. Jarrett gets a mitt on it, and we've got a whistle. And a turnover. So back the other way as full court press. Ginty over to Bramwell. Bramwell gets it over. Back out Brim actually for three. Got it! Dante Brim with a three-pointer to get things going for the Whalers. So Brim actually got it over the timeline, and he got a little quick pass back from Bramwell and knocked it down as the Whalers take a quick 3-0 lead. Man-to-man, little matchup, deep three by Bray Collins is well off. And out of bounds, back to the Whalers it goes. Again, he's got the green light. And that was a contested shot, but drew nothing but air and unable to save it. As once again, the Eagles pick up full court. Bramwell off his foot and turns it over. Just over 7 minutes to go. Just starting here, so a couple turnovers by each team here now, and we'll set it in. Good pass on the interior, up and in. Hoop scored by Luna. And quickly over the timeline is Lombardi. Three is in the air once again, off the back rim, no good. Cleared out by Alcine. 3-2 our score here. Early moments of the first quarter. Cross court, the pass goes. Inside it, driving in. Looked like Burke Lombardi might have gotten a piece on the backside of it. Either way, a missed shot up to Lombardi, tipped away and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 6:26 officially. As Lombardi will put it in. 3-2 Whalers with the lead here early on. Lombardi into Bramwell, looks inside. Catch up and counted, and the foul. Ethan Jarrett with a large height advantage, and he was one-on-one, and that is a recipe for disaster for the Eagles. They will have to do some help on the backside there, but Jarrett counts the hoop, and he'll look for the three-point play the old-fashioned way and gets it. So the and one gives the Whalers a 6-2 lead here. Little high screen, no roll, so help side okay. Whalers switch the picks. And here's Jarrett, drive in. And a whistle stops the clock. And Jarrett picks up the foul. I'd like to see him maybe draw the foul on the block, not necessarily on a drive. At least get to the rim and let him foul somebody. Nonetheless, an aggressive foul. Pass goes off the mark, and the Whalers come back the other way, up ahead. Knocked out of bounds, and it will be off of the Whalers. So another turnover here. Again, they were plagued by turnovers last night. Talking to a couple of the coaches. Got to clean up and value the possessions. 6-2 our lead. Little handoff as they run some high motion. Bree Collins lets it fly, and the Whalers clear the rebound. Jarrett got it down where the little guys can handle it, and Nantucket fortunate to get it across. Lombardi over to Brim. Lombardi on the left wing. He'll make a move baseline and draws a whistle. Lombardi to put it in with 5:27 left in the first quarter here. 6-2, the Whalers with the lead. Brim inside to Jarrett, over the top, and that'll be another turnover. Errant pass as Jarrett had position inside, just unable to get him the ball. high handoff here as Bree Collins launches from deep once again. That'll go out of bounds back to the Whalers. The Eagles have been unable to hit anything from deep so far. They're 0 for 4, but they will pick up full court here. Tough spot for the Whalers to inbounds here in the corner as well. Almost breeds a trap and unable to handle the pass. Another turnover. Deep three on the right wing, off the mark. Jarrett clears and quickly up the court come the Whalers. Bramwell takes a couple steps, throws it up, and that'll be a charge. So Bramwell a little out of control on that drive as he looked to draw a whistle, and he did. Unfortunately, it was the offensive side of things. So still 6-2 here as we are under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Whalers with the lead. Flash to the post. Nothing doing. Inside the three-point line. Jumper is good by number 4, Nieves. Second hoop for the Eagles, 6-4 now. Whalers with the lead. And it'll be a timeout called by Coach Ferreira as he looks to save the possession perhaps. We'll keep it here as things are hopefully going to get cleaned up here. Both teams a little rusty perhaps, but some turnovers plague both teams here early on. With 4:17 to go, as you can see, it will be a quick conversation here just to maybe get things settled down here. As again, the Whalers played last night. These Eagles team played on Thursday as both teams kind of getting back to the rhythm of post-holiday break. Whalers had 18 days off before they played last night. That's just too much for high school guys to get back on the basketball court. Again, turnovers, no surprise after that many days away. But either way, Whalers got to put the ball in the hoop and stay away from that turnover bug. As Lombardi will look to put it in. Brim looking for some help, and he's caught. Bramwell will sprint it ahead and gets the pass over to Lombardi, who launches for three just off the mark. Offensive rebound by Brim. Bramwell tries to get it, pokes it ahead to Jarrett, and we've got a whistle. Loose ball foul called on number 3, Dasani Alvarado. Third team foul here in the quarter. Again, shots at 5. Burke Lombardi left wide open and misses. That's a rare wide open miss for him. Could have been a held ball there. Brim got his hands in on it, but no call. 6-4, Whalers with the lead. Little drive and dish, high screen. Eagles lost the ball, another turnover. Lombardi looks for some help, gets it to Bramwell. Over to Brim. Drive baseline, no good. It's actually Ginty, excuse me. And, ooh, a ticky-tack foul call there. That'll be on the floor, third team foul on the Whalers now. Bramwell picks up the foul. That's his second, so we'll see if Ferreira rolls the dice here. He will, at least for the moment. Back inside out, 3 in the air, and good. Alejandro Diaz buries the 3, and the Eagles now take the lead 7-6. And over the top, loose ball foul called on Diaz. Silly foul, and off the bench. Jake Grant, the first to come in for the Whalers. Pass goes in, and an athletic move by Bramwell. Up with the ball, no call, so little play on here, and then a ticky-tack foul called again. 64 feet away, that's the stuff that drives coaches crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. 7-6 our score here, under 3 minutes to play in the first. Good pickup, man-to-man, deep three off the mark. Good board by the Whalers, and up ahead, it'll be GT with the left hand and the layup. 8-7 now, Whalers with a 1-point lead. Good man-to-man, little pass out. Bree Collins left open, makes a move into the foul line area. Another three in the air, that's going to be short. Offensive rebound, however, as Lombardi unable to handle it. Another opportunity, and finally another hoop. Eagles take the lead back 9-8. All the way to the hoop goes the big fella. Ethan Jarrett with his 5th point. And the Whalers lead 10-9. Under 2 minutes to play here. Skip pass, three in the air. Off the mark, rebounded by Lombardi. And that's got to be a foul, and he will shoot, as that's the 5th team foul on the Eagles. And Burke Lombardi will head to the line to shoot 2 shots. Again, new rule, no 1-and-1, and after 5 fouls in the quarter, you shoot 2 shots. So it'll be Lombardi to the line shooting 2. He is pretty solid at the free throw line. Good with the first, 11-9 now. The lead, first points for Burke Lombardi. He's missed a couple from deep, but I'm assuming they will continue to feed him, as he has a green light for sure from pretty much anywhere on the court. 2 free throws for Lombardi, and the Whalers hold a 12-9 lead. Largest lead of the game has been 4 points, so it has been close throughout. Drive to the hoop. Pass back out. Inside. Altered shot by Jarrett, and it will be Whaler ball. As the rebound unable to be secured by either team, and ultimately off the Eagles. Another reach, no call. And all the way to the hoop goes GT, no hoop, but a good take. Jarrett able to get a hand on it, but ultimately it was the Eagles that punched it out of bounds. So with 1:09 to go, Whalers will inbound to Jarrett. 3 bodies on him, and turnover. Up ahead, Bree Collins scores an easy one. And timeout called by the Eagles to calm things down. So we'll keep it here once again, as we have a minute exactly left on the clock left here in the first quarter. 12-11, so it's been close throughout. Not surprising. Again, this is the #1 team in Division 5, so they've shown us they are quick. They can shoot it from the outside, not afraid to shoot it from the outside. But the Whalers going to have to wear them down here, as only 9 guys dressed. So we'll see if the Whalers can continue that ball pressure. And again, 5 team fouls on the Eagles already, 4 on the Whalers. So the Eagles will have to stay out of foul trouble one way or the other. Whalers can actually afford to get a couple guys. Bramwell already with 2. And it looks like Alvarado with 2 fouls for the Ginty, Jarrett puts it on the floor. That could be a mistake. Gets it over to Lombardi. No call. Jarrett went down. Tough pass. Ginty able to get to it. Back out to Lombardi for three. Got it. 5 for Lombardi as the Whalers open a 15-11 lead. 35 seconds to play. Shot quickly goes up off the rim. Lombardi taps it to Jarrett. He gets it back, and the Whalers will look to advance. Up ahead, shot from Grant. Got it! Back-to-back threes for the Whalers, and they open up a 7-point lead with 20 seconds to play. Largest lead of the game. Eagles will use the entire clock here. Actually, Bree Collins launches from well deep, and the bank open late as he banks it home for his first hoop. And the Whalers unable to get a shot off here at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. Exciting action to finish it. 18-14, Whalers with the lead. We'll be back with quarter number 2.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup. I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Quarter number 2 underway as the Whalers put it in. Bad pass. Tipped. Yep. The Whalers will continue their possession. Bramwell. Lombardi. He's cut off and back to Bramwell. A little man-to-man here. Grant fakes it. Bramwell drives in. Dish back out to Burke Lombardi for three. Off the mark. Good recovery by the Eagles, and they will look to push. No one stops ball. Collins pulls up. Off the back iron, no good. And Lombardi will pull it back and look for some help. Actually, Grant, excuse me. They got numbers up ahead. Inside to Jarrett, up and in for the layup. The big fella running the court, and he's rewarded with the first deuce. 20-14, Whalers with a 6-point lead. 7-10 and counting. Inside, left wide open. Shot goes up, off the mark, no good. Good recovery as Jarrett hauls down another rebound. Lombardi on the handoff. Grant fouled, no call. Inside to Jarrett, tough pass from where he was. That's just, he's got to come to the ball or something and carry the call. So a turnover on the Eagles. Looked like it was going to be a foul called on Lombardi, but a turnover. Deep pass and connects with Ginty. He'll go up, left-handed, and score. (22-14) Eagles down 8 with the ball. Whalers throw the home run and are rewarded with an easy deuce. A little pick and roll, nicely done. Layup missed, back! Right to one of the Eagles, and Ethan Jarrett sends it into the door out of bounds. First block for number 21. As we look for him to continue his activity inside. Good move inside, blocked again. Double teamed and up ahead it's Grant. Lombardi inside, Jarrett's all alone, waits for one, gets hammered, no call. And quickly up the court and scoring are the Eagles as Collins gets another hoop. GT with an extra step and out of bounds. The bench exploded up as they wanted a travel call, but I guess justice prevailed and the ball hitting the end line. 22-16, Whalers with a 6-point lead. Coach McCoy calls out the play. Little matchup zone. Drive, dish, and a steal by Lombardi. Good anticipation. He looks for GT up ahead. Grant back up top, Lombardi for three, short once again. Just keep firing, number 11. Just keep firing, baby. Gavin Smith up off the bench for the Whalers. And Moreno in for the Eagles. Little look inside, good steal. Anticipation by Lombardi, and he brings it up. Grant steps into a three. Nope, give it into Jarrett. Again, tough spot. Got to get it up high enough. That's got to be a bounce pass, or it's got to get up high enough where only Jarrett can reach it. Good anticipation. Deep three once again. Got it. That's one that you say no, no, no by as a coaching staff until it goes in. And it did. Again, deep entry into Jarrett. Nothing doing. Quickly back the other way. Shot goes up, no good. And Jarrett's a little cherry picking down at the other end. Grant over to Bramwell for three, no good. Jarrett goes right up with it, no good. They are letting them play here in the second quarter. No fouls called as both teams, deep, deep three off the iron. And an offensive rebound gives another possession to the Eagles. Corner three up, no good. Jarrett after it, tips it to Grant. Bramwell across the timeline, cross court. Lombardi goes up for the layup. (24-19) as the Whalers get back on defense quickly because the Eagles look to push. Approaching 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 24-19, Whalers with a 5-point lead. Little shake and bake as Jarrett went for the fake, tipped out of bounds, so clock stops with 3:07. Nahuel Nova and Darvin's Alcim back into the game for the Eagles. And another turnover by the Eagles as the Whalers look to push inside. It's Jarrett gets to it and tipped away as he lost his balance. So the big fella having issues trying to hang on to the ball. Three-pointer up and good, and we are tied once again. Timeout call by the Eagles as the Whalers have seen their 7-point lead evaporate. Actually, it's a 2-point lead for the Whalers, 24-22, I stand corrected. We'll keep it here as a nice Saturday afternoon crowd has filed in here to support our Whalers Hoopsters. They hold a 2-point lead with 2:38 officially on the clock. Again, we've got another home matchup as the girls hockey team is on the ice against the JV Duxbury team, as you can catch that game on 1072. We're locally on Channel 8 today, and of course YouTube's got both games because that's just the way we can roll on YouTube. So good luck goes out to Coach McNeely and his girls squad as they look to play what is basically an exhibition game or a club game, whatever you want to call it, but glad to have some girls hockey on the ice no matter what it is. And again, celebrating 3 seniors as hopefully they get another home game, and out of bounds, another turnover on the Whalers. No fouls called here in the second quarter. We had 9 called in the first quarter. I'm not sure if the teams are playing a cleaner game or whether it's the refs have buried their whistles here a little bit here in the second quarter. Little motion offense and another deep, deep 3. But the long rebound goes back outside. Januti goes to it and count it. They will take the lead if he hits the free throw. 3-pointer the old-fashioned way. .204 on the clock here. First team foul, and it's a potential and 1. Jarrett called for his second. He will remain on the floor, at least so far for the Whalers. And it's Bray Collins completing the 3-point play to give the Eagles the lead once again, 25-24. Grant loses it, and will have to hurry to get it over, and turns it over. Inside free throw shot is good by number 10, Darvin Alcine. Inside, Jarrett goes to the hoop, and finally a foul called on the reach. Just the first team foul, and they will have a side out. As the Whalers now down 3, their largest deficit of the game. Aspen Sylvia, another sharpshooter for the Whalers, checks in. Lombardi, quick fire off the mark. He's been short on all of his shots so far, except for the one that went in, of course. So 3-point lead for the Eagles. They get the offense set up here in the half court. Nieves drives in, intercepted. Lombardi up ahead, gets through 1, over to GT with the left, and 1! Count the hoop. Alan GT with his 3rd hoop. He will look for point number 7 from the free throw line, and the Whalers look to tie it up. As Yuri Saunders will replace the big fella, Ethan Jarrett, who departs with 7 points. GT matches him now with the free throw as he's got 7, and the Whalers tie it up at 27 apiece. 1:06 on the clock. Good first half back and forth action here between the Eagles and your Whalers. We're tied at 27. As again, the Eagles do a little bit of motion offense. Still loose as the Whalers control it. Sylvia goes to the hoop, draws a whistle on the drive. Second team foul on the Eagles. Make it 3rd team foul on the Eagles. Second called on number 12, Ascano. And the Whalers will put it in with a fresh 35. 3 in the air and nailed! Aspen Silva Sylvia for 3, and the Whalers open up a 30-27 lead, down to 30 seconds to play here in the first half. The back and forth action continues. Inside, tipped away. Ooh! Saunders called for the over the back action. But again, just the second team foul, so the Eagles will put it in play from under the hoop, it looks like. They've got 23 seconds to play with. And turnover caused by the Whalers. They've got a couple of guys up ahead. GT catches it. And over to Sylvia. Extra pass to Lombardi. Got it! Burke Lombardi. 2 seconds. 1. Counts if it goes. Ooh, just off the rim. But the Whalers will go to the locker room with a 33-27 lead. We'll take a break here and come back with second half action. The Whalers with a couple of threes at the end of it take a 6-point lead.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
The NSE provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
For the NSE provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win!
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
There is this mind picture of a drug addict. You're down and out, not somebody you want in the house. But they're our neighbors, they're our relatives, they're our friends.
I still regret not taking that warning like I probably should have.
I truly believe the lowest point of despair is the preventable loss of one's child.
If you have an addiction issue, I want to be able to take care of you. It is an equal opportunity problem.
Need help? Visit addictionsolutionsnantucket.com.
He's got it! He's got it!
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup. welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. We are still at halftime here with the boys from Nantucket, up 33-27 in a very competitive first half. No surprise there. We thought this would be a good matchup on paper, and it has lived up to the bill. Lead changes, and the largest lead of the game is, well, just a few minutes ago they were up 7, but the Whalers now hold a 6-point lead here at the half. They are led by Burke Lombardi, who went for double digits in the first half. He hit a 3 late to give him 10 points. Valenginti with 7 points. Ethan Jarrett also with 7. The big fella underneath has gotten his looks. He needs to just be strong with that ball, and he will end up with, close to 20 points a game. Couple of threes from Aspen Sylvia and Jake Grant, and also 3 points from beyond the arc. One from beyond the arc by Dante Brim, accounting for the 33 points. Bree Collins has led all scorers for the Eagles. He's got 13, no surprise there. He's launched from Steph Curry range a few times, and he has yet to find the range. Whalers got to hope he stays cold, because he is definitely launching early and often. But no surprise, this has been a good game, as the Eagles are the number 1 ranked team in Division 5, and the Whalers come in number 15 in Division 4. So this should be a very good back and forth second half again, as the Whalers look to pick up their second victory on the season, second victory right here on the home court as well. We saw a great game against the Vineyard, of course, as the Whalers prevailed with a late game push, finishing the game on an 8-3 run, and ultimately an 8-0 run, and ultimately winning by 5 over the Vineyard, which is something they haven't said quite often, to be perfectly honest. So nice to actually get that on the air. And of course, a few of you folks maybe flipping back and forth here on YouTube as the girls hockey team takes the ice for the first time and celebrates their seniors against the JV squad from Duxbury. DC Collins and Brock Beamish on the call. So a great job obviously done by those guys. And of course, Charles Douglas, the brains of the op, making it all happen for both squads here as we bring you a double dip. And we've already got technical free throws being shot. Not sure what the Whalers were called for, but all coaches love points without any time going off, and the lead now 4 before we've even played a second here in the second half. So something must have happened beyond our scope by the Whalers to cause the refs to whistle them for a technical foul. As we begin the second half, the Eagles will have the ball as well, so they already have dipped into that lead, and they can make it a one-possession game here with a hoop. Perimeter passing, here's Bree Collins, buries a 3, so a 5-point play to start things, and it's a 1-point game just like that, as the Whalers haven't even touched the ball yet. Inside it goes to Jarrett, he goes up for the layup. Quick hoop from Ethan Jarrett, and it's now 35-32, Whalers with a 3-point lead. He's got 9 now. Lombardi, Hounds on the outside. Good switch. As once again, the Eagles will try and get some motion offense going. Skip pass out, 3 up in the air, short. Offensive rebound, blocked by Ethan Jarrett, out of bounds. Clock at 10 seconds for the Eagles to get a shot off here. So let's see if the Whalers can D it up here and cause another turnover. 3 in the air, and it's good. So we are tied at 35. And another turnover. Traveling going to be the call as an extra step taken by Nieves. And a quick sub as Marino off the bench. Jarrett gets it in up to Amari Bromwell. GT with a quick hoop as the Whalers slice the pressure and take a 2-point lead once again. 6:30 and counting here in the third quarter, 37-35. Three up in the air, and it's good. Another three by Luna. And the Eagles take a 1-point lead, 38-37. Drive in, count the hoop by GT. And he'll look for a 3-point play at the line. (39-38) Whalers, as once again they take the lead. GT will look to add to it at the line. He now has 11. Rolls off. Jarrett with the rebound, and foul called. So it'll be Jarrett, as they called him, going up for a shot there on the offensive board. To the line for 2 shots. GT misses the free throw. And the Whalers' lead remains at 1. Jarrett with the first free throw, rolls off. Second team foul called on the Eagles. Second free throw from Ethan Jarrett, up and off the back iron. So Jarrett misses 2, normally pretty solid at the free throw line as well. Whalers is a team pretty good. Nieves gets it back, gets a high screen. Burke Lombardi tries to deny, as Bree Collins will launch once again off the iron, no good. Jarrett grabs it, and Bramwell loses it. Back to the corner, Bree Collins wide open. It rolls in and out. Back outside, Nieves. Corner three in the air, overshoots it, and the Whalers finally grab a defensive rebound and head the other way. Lombardi looks inside to Jarrett. He's got good position, puts it up, and rolls in and out. Somehow that stayed out. Good defense by Bramwell, forces a pass from Bree Collins. Haven't seen much of that. He has launched early and often, and gives it up for a corner three, off the mark, no good. Jarrett gets it to Bramwell. Another rebound by the Whalers, big man. Here's Lombardi, extra pass. And Lombardi gets it back in the corner. Loose ball foul called on the Eagles. Third team foul, first on Luna. He will now come to the bench along with Alvarado. And Jake Grant will look to come in on the next dead ball for the Whalers. Pass right to Nova, and the Eagles head back the other way. Just cannot have that kind of a turnover off an inbounds pass. Little inside out action as the Whalers recover on defense. Collins gets it back, top of the lineup, 4 seconds, 3. You know he's going up with it. Inside, no good, and that'll be a 35-second shot clock violation. So the Whalers force a turnover as Bree Collins unable to hit the rim on the drive and floater. And the Whalers still hold a 39-38 lead. Knocked out of bounds as Bramwell unable to hold on to it. Full court pressure applied by the Eagles. Tip pass and another interception and a quick, easy hoop as the Eagles take the lead. Up to Jarrett and a foul called on the reach. .406 to play. Fourth team foul now called on the Eagles, so the Whalers just have to draw one more, and they are shooting. Just one team foul called on Nantucket. Inside to Jarrett, he's got position, just go up, big fella. Rolls off the hoop. Shot no good. Eagles can add to their 1-point lead. Inside out game, 3 in the air, good. 43-39, 4-point lead. Jarrett looks underneath Ginty once again, blocked out of bounds. The Eagles faithful loving it right in front of us here as they have gotten fired up and hold a 4-point lead with 3:40 to go. Lombardi launches. Shots off. He gets his own rebound. Nice tap to Bramwell. Rolls it off the rim, no good. Whalers unable to track it down, and the Eagles head back the other way with their largest lead of the game, 4 points here, 43-39. Extra pass in the corner for 3. Got it. .46-39, and timeout called by the Whalers as they have seen their halftime lead evaporate here, and now the Eagles hold a 7-point lead with 3:09 to play here. Whalers look to regroup as things have gone back and forth. The Eagles have erased a 6-point deficit while 2 of them came on a whatever technical was called at halftime. So they started the game with just a 4-point halftime lead, and then that lead has quickly evaporated with 3:09 to play here. The Eagles now own the momentum and a 7-point lead. (19-6) the run for the Eagles. Whalers will put it in. Grant along the baseline. Into Jarrett, off the hands of Grant. Here's Bramwell. Leaves his feet, gets the pass over. Grant, extra pass, cross court to Ginty. He'll take a step back 3. Looks like he was more open inside. Ethan Jarrett brought it down to the little guys, and the Eagles were able to get to it. Shot goes up and in. 9-point lead for the Eagles. Bramwell puts it across the half-court line. Burke Lombardi buries a 3. Much needed from Burke Lombardi. And again, he leads the Whalers now with 13. 48-42. 6-point lead. Eagles with the ball and the lead as we're approaching 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And been an entertaining back and forth game here. Inside it goes. Jarrett helps out, back outside. Bree Collins from way downtown buries it. And the Eagles have now found their shooting stroke and now hold a 9-point lead as Coach McCoy wants to talk about it some more. 2:02 to play. 9-point lead for the Eagles as they will make some substitutions here and try and keep their boys fresh. Bree Collins from deep. And again, the Eagles have started firing on all cylinders offensively. (18-9) the run now. Whalers got to start extending their zone out a little bit as these Eagles have responded by hitting some threes. And again, turnovers are always an issue as the Eagles are forcing the pace possibly a little quicker than the Whalers want to play. Aspen Sylvia now in for Nantucket. Sylvia, tip pass gets it across the timeline to Lombardi. And on the floor will be the call. And that'll be shots for Burke Lombardi as it's the 5th team foul against the Eagles. So once again, the Whalers in the bonus. Lombardi will shoot 2. First free throw up and good for Burke Lombardi. He's got 14 now in the game to lead the Whalers attack. Ginty with 11. Jarrett with 9. Second free throw rolls in. So 51-44. Eagles with the lead. And Eagles fortunate there. A little handoff. And nice recovery by Ginty to force an errant pass. Inside, up and in easily. Ethan Jarrett up ahead. Ginty will get it back into Jarrett. He'll go up, score the hoop. Nice look inside. 53-46. Good roll, and that was open. Airmail 3, and it goes. Moreno hits for 3 for his first points, and the lead swells to 10. Ginty quickly back the other way, and the Eagles will hang on to the rebound. Under a minute to play here in the third. The Whalers have been shot out of the gym here as they're now down 10 after holding a 6-point lead at the half. Deep 3 in the air, and it banks in. Traveling the call on Sylvia, and the Whalers give it right back. The Eagles have exploded here in the third quarter. It was 33-27 at the half. It's now 59-46. 32-16 the run here in the third quarter. Under 20 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. 3 in the air, off the mark, no good. And a foul on the offensive rebound there. Loose ball foul. That'll be 2 shots for Saunders as the Whalers need all the points they can get. 59-46, 32 points scored here in the third quarter. Ten seconds left on the clock here. Saunders Misses the first. The wheels are coming off the tracks here a little bit for the Whalers as the lead has swelled to 13 points here, after being a back and forth affair for the majority of three quarters. Saunders' second free throw, banked in, will take it. His first point. Final seconds of the third quarter ticking off here. 4 seconds, 3, 2, shot up. Counts if it goes, rolls off the rim, fortunately for the Whalers. We'll take a break here in the NSC and come back with the fourth quarter. 59-47, the Eagles with a 12-point lead.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
The NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we get all set for the fourth quarter. The Whalers were leading at the half and now find themselves down 12, 59-47. They will start with the ball, skip pass into the corner. 3 is in the air, off the rim, no good. GT unable to run it down, and the Eagles head back the other way. 12-point lead. Bree Collins matched up one-on-one. Saunders picks him up on the switch. Drive to the hoop, no good. Over the back. So Whalers fortunate with the call there. First team foul here in the fourth quarter as the Eagles pick up full court. Into Saunders. Quickly up the court. Layup no good. Eagles clear the rebound. A little out of control was Jake Grant. Had Ginty on the other side of the hoop, but unable to get it to him. And the shot goes off the backboard and quickly cleared by the Eagles. 3 in the air. Off the back iron, no good. Eagles able to get the rebound. Another possession. Saunders ventures out of the box to defend. Bree Collins fires again, in and out. Another offensive rebound as the Whalers got no bodies on anybody. Another offensive rebound. 3 is well off. Whalers clear the rebound finally and throw it away. Inside, shot up and in. 61-47. Ginty is open and another turnover. As Ethan Jarrett and the rest of the starters jump off the bench. .6:33 to go. Eagles looking to add to their 14-point lead here. It's a 2-point game for most of the third quarter. But the Whalers' defense has fallen to the wayside. Nice hands by Ethan Jarrett to get in there and steal it away. Grant over to Lombardi, who launches off the back iron. Sylvia. He puts it up and in, however, after battling for the rebound. So 61-49. Sylvia with the first 2 points here in the fourth quarter. He's got 5 for the game. Switch up top, Ethan Jarrett now guarding at the top of the key. Bree Collins left wide open. And Whalers, Burke Lombardi grabs the board and quickly up the court. Grant over in the corner, 3 ball in the air, no good, nobody home on the backside for Nantucket. Eagles with an easy rebound. Approaching 5 minutes to play. Whalers got to force some turnovers here, or these Eagles are going to walk out of here with another win. Foul on the drive, as Nieves will shoot 2. Coach McCoy will get his boys and have a quick chat with them. First team foul on Nantucket, 3rd on Jarrett. First free throws up and good. Back to a 13-point lead. Second free throw, also good. Matching the highest lead of the game, 14 points. Corner 3 in the air. Got it! Burke Lombardi for 3, and timeout called by the Whalers. We'll keep it here. 4:58 to play. The lead is 11. Going to take some shots here to get the boys back into this thing. Lombardi hits one to make it back to a striking distance. Lead for the Eagles at 11. 4:58 to play here in the 4th. Again, a huge third quarter for the Eagles. As the lead swelled to 14 points. It was a one-possession game for much of the first half. But the 3 balls have fallen for the Eagles, and they have broken it open here. Whalers going to have to claw their way back in this thing with some 3-point shooting of their own. Still plenty of time for them to do so, however. But it's going to take some defensive pressure blocking out. Offensive rebounds have been an Achilles heel for this team all year, despite having some height advantage. And there's a turnover. And another timeout called by the Whalers to save the possession. With 4:43, so a quick turnover, nicely done by Amari Bramwell. And with Annie's score, they can get it back down to a single-digit lead. Going to take a run here if the Whalers are going to get back in this thing, that's for sure. And again, thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV locally on Channel 8, as we've got 2 sporting events going on at the same time. The rest of the crew is over at the Bog at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink, covering the girls hockey senior recognition game. We're hoping for a 4th quarter run here by our Whalers to pull off another comeback victory. It'll be Sylvia to put it in for Nantucket. Once again, full court pressure by the Eagles. Trap, nicely done, cross court. Pass into the corner, Lombardi again. Got it! Get the boy looks. He's got 2 here in the 4th to pull it back to within an 8-point lead. Three-pointer in the air off the rim. Jarrett controls the rebound. He gets it on the run. Give it up, big fella. And that's going to be a charge. Ooh, wow. Fortunate call there, as it looked like Jarrett was a little out of control. Again, he's got long strides, so necessarily not out of control, but 4:01 to play. Need the free throws here from Ethan Jarrett. He missed his first couple. Off the back iron, no good. Second team foul on the Eagles. But the Whalers got to make them pay with free throws. Jarrett's got 11 in the game, and second free throw, no good. Good rebound, good battle by Jake Grant, and Jarrett has it stolen away. Extra possession, but another turnover. And the Whalers got to get it going here on the defensive end. Got to pick him up, he'll launch it. Smartly awaits some help. Drive and dish. Jarrett pulls down the rebound, unable to control it cleanly, but fortunately for the Whalers, out of bounds to Nantucket. Grant will put it in. Gets it into Sylvia. Turnover. Back the other way come the Eagles. Pass inside, shot up and in. 3:10 to go. 65-55, 10-point lead. Lombardi unable to control, but it will be Whaler ball. Clock stops with 3:04. Sylvia comes up hobbling, and he will head to the bench as Ginty comes back into the game for the Whalers. 3:04 to go, 65-55, Whalers down 10. Outside to Lombardi. He'll launch and hit! Does not need much room to pull the trigger. He's got 3 from deep and 21 in the game. 65-58, defense. Bramwell stays with. 3 in the air, off the iron. Lombardi tipped away, but the Whalers come away with it. Lombardi will get it back. Oh, he traveled. .234 to go. Whalers down 7. Eagles with the ball. And a fresh 35. Bree Collins to put it in. Near turnover. He gets it back. Drives in. And will reset it. Whalers man to man. 25-23 and counting. Drive in. Wild shot, no good. Offensive rebound. And pass goes out of bounds. Going to be Whaler ball. Couldn't hear Coach McCoy. He was calling for a timeout to save the possession. 2:13 to go, 7-point lead. Grant all the way inside. GT with the left-handed hoop, and it's good. 65-60. And timeout called by Coach McCoy with 1:58 to go. Whalers looking to make a comeback here, down just 5 with 2 minutes to play. How you like it, Whalers Nation? We'll keep it here as the Whalers are energized by a little 8-0 run. Burke Lombardi's hit 3 from deep in the quarter, and he's got 24 to lead the Whaler attack. Good crowd here again, as not much else to do on a Saturday afternoon, so come on down and root your hoopsters on here as we've got ourselves a ball game once again. The Whalers down as many as 14 have battled back to make it a 5-point game. Eagles to put it in. They can use the backcourt if necessary. Quick drive in, hoop up, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. And finally brought down by Grant. 3 guys, he puts it up, GT gets to it. And Whalers are all down in the offensive end. Foul, count the hoop! Ethan Jarrett with an and one opportunity. Energizes the crowd. Third team foul on the Eagles, and it'll be Jarrett looking for the and one to pull within 2. Got it. Clutch free throw, and we've got a 2-point game with 1:41 to go. Foul called on the loose ball. Second team foul on the Whalers. They pick up full court and another foul. Third team foul. GT picks up his third. Another substitution as Nieves comes in for the Eagles. Good pressure applied by Grant. And the Whalers got to D it up here. And another foul on the floor. So that's 4 now. They've picked up 3 on this possession. 1:26 to play. And Coach Ferrer is going to call a timeout. We'll take a break here on the NSC. His final timeout here with 1:26. Whalers down just 2, 65-63. Coming right back with a final 1:26.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Eagles with the ball in a 2-point lead. Final 1:23 in the air. Oh, big shot by Bree Collins. 5-point lead inside to Jarrett. Double teamed. He gets it back. No foul called. It looked like they got hands in there. Another turnover. A minute to go. Whalers got to think about fouling here. And they do. Clock stops with 57 seconds to go, and they will shoot 2 shots as the Whalers are over the limit. So it'll come down to some free throws here as the Eagles drew up a beautiful play for Bree Collins in the corner, and he nailed it to extend the lead to 5. Whalers went down. Jarrett had it in good position, but unable to hold on to it. Free throw rolls in. 6-point lead. Still just a 2-possession game. This one is a big one. It'll make it a 3-possession game if he can hit this one. Just a 9-man rotation for the Eagles, and they have made it work here. Second free throw off the iron. Traveling going to be the call. Whalers fortunate there. It's just a couple seconds run off. They'll get the ball back. You're going to need something quick here, fellas. Man-to-man defense by. And a turnover inside. 6-point lead, and can ill afford turnovers at this point in the game. 43 seconds left on the clock. And they get it over the timeline. Tough spot. Got a foul now. And they do, stopping the clock with 32 seconds left. Got to hope for some misses here and then a three on the other end. Scano to the line for two. Short on the first offering. Second free throw for Ascano. Up, finds the hole. 70-63 now, 7-point lead, and the Whalers got to go. Inside to Jarrett. Gets the hoop, but they need threes here. And foul called with 20 seconds. Fourth foul on Jarrett. Third foul called on Amari Bramwell. So still a 5-point lead. We are officially in miracle comeback time. Whalers going to need some missed free throws once again. And a quick three. First free throw is short. (70-65), 20 seconds on the clock. Whalers had a 6-point lead at the half. They were down as many as 14 here in the second half. An incredible turnaround. That's short, and that's an air ball. That'll be automatically the Whalers' ball. Got to get it in, got to get it in. Grant to put it in. Gets it to Bramwell. Tip pass and another turnover. As they have all afternoon long, the Whalers have just turned the ball over way too many times to pull out the victory here. 14 seconds to go, and it doesn't. Free throw no good. (14 seconds on the clock. Second free throw upcoming. 70-65 the score, and it'll be 71-65. 6-point lead. Lombardi unable to handle it, and that'll do it. As Grant fouls with 6 seconds to go. But the Whalers will fall to 1-4 on the season. The Boston English Eagles will enjoy their long trek back to Jamaica Plains this afternoon as they will pull off a victory here and move to 4-3. Our next broadcast will be the 16th as the DY Dolphins take their annual trip across the pond here to face the Whalers boys And then the 17th, another back-to-back game for the Whalers as the girls hoopsters will take on the Mashpee Falcons, looking to avenge an early season win over the Whalers. So Coach Roth and the Lady Whalers looking for some redemption next Friday. Hope you can join us for either one of those games right here on the NSC and NCTV. Second free throw good. As the final 6 seconds will tick off the clock here, Lombardi will launch from way deep and come up short, and that will do it. Our final score from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium, the Boston English Eagles 72, the Whalers 65. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. I'm Chris Morris for Sean Davis. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We're going to try and sneak over and catch some hockey. Hopefully the girls, fair weather, fared better than our boys varsity team. 72-65, the final. Whalers fall to 1-4. Have a great weekend, Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.